We're doing exponent properties, and this is a level 2 question. Again, like I always say, first thing I'm going to do is parentheses. Second, I'm going to move my negatives. Third, I'm going to make sure that there's only one number, one x, and one y in my final answer. So to get rid of the parentheses in this problem, first I need to take this outside exponent and give it to everything on the inside. Well, because these parentheses go around the entire fraction, the 2 needs to go to every single number on the top and every single number on the bottom. So that would make 5 to the second power, x to the fourth with another 2, y to the negative third with another 2, and the bottom would be x to the negative fourth with a 2, and y to the ninth with a 2. So now I've created a lot more parentheses, but luckily I know how to get rid of them. So first, when I look at the 5 to the second power, I notice that those are both whole numbers. There's no variable there, so I can type that in my calculator. 5 to the second power is 25. Now, for each of these sets of parentheses, all I need to do is take the 2 exponents and multiply them together. 4 times 2 makes 8, so I'll put x to the 8th power. Negative 3 times 2 makes negative 6, so I'll put y to the negative 6th power. Negative 4 times 2 makes negative 8, so I'll put x to the negative 8th power. 9 times 2 makes 18, so I'll put y to the 18th power. Now that I've gotten rid of all of my parentheses, I'm going to move my negatives. I have this negative on the top, which I know is going to move to the bottom, and become positive. Now it's no longer on the top of my fraction. Similarly, this negative, because it's on the bottom, I'm going to move it to the top and make it positive. And it's no longer on the bottom. So if I were to rewrite this problem, I currently have 25, x to the power 8, x to the power 8, all divided by y to the power 18, y to the power 6. Now my last job is to simply get there so that there's only one number, one x, and one y. Luckily, I already only have one number, so the 25 is going to stay where it is. Now when I look at my 2 x's, I have a choice. I'm either going to add them or I'm going to subtract them. Well, because these 2 x's are next to each other, I'm going to add them up. 8 plus 8 makes 16. So I'm going to put x to the power 16 on the top of my fraction. When I look at my 2 variables of y, again I have a choice. I'm either going to add or subtract. These 2 variables are next to each other, so I'm going to add them up. 18 plus 6 gives me y to the power 24. Now this is going to be my final answer because I only have one number, one x, and one y. I don't have any negatives, and I don't have any parentheses. So that is my final answer.